Well, hi guys. Welcome to another video of Ramroll. Thank you so much for watching. And I guess from the latest video I did the Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be cover, I maybe think you noticed that I did quite a few changes or upgrades to this guitar. This is a 2016 model Korina Epiphone Flying V. And yeah, let's start at the bottom. I upgraded or aged the tailpiece here, the V tailpiece. As you can see, went back to the black output jack poker chip plate there, jack plate. Went back to the black pickguard. I got some vintage correct top hat styles knobs. I got the pointers under the knobs. Switchcraft switch. The bridge is still stock. For the rest of the electronics, the two volume controls and the tone control are CTS vintage taper pots, and I wired them up with the old school cloth pushback wiring, and I also added a paper and oil mod tone capacitor in there. It's got the amber Switchcraft switch tip there. The pickups, I also upgraded. These are Tone Rider Alnico 2 Classics. These are basically PAF replicas with Alnico 2 magnets. Slightly different from the Alnico 4 or 5, but I really like the sound. These are low output PAF replicas that really shine through like a vintage Marshall sound, or they also have a very cool clean sound. And I think this guitar overall, the way it's made and the way the wood it really projects the sound, really think is super cool. So as I said, back to the stock pickguard. I also aged the pickups. I'll give you some close-up shots of that. Then moving on, we have like a wide bevel 50s style truss rod cover. I also put a Tusk Graphtec nut on there. These tuners are also replaced by Gotoh tuners. They're a drop-in replacement, but they are way more stable and they are way more accurate to turn a really high tuning accuracy. And then mostly the most noticeable change is on this guitar is the Gibbons logo, as you can see in the Gibson's 50s style font there, because I really wanted, I've always liked Flying V's. The bands that I listen to, Scorpions, Metallica, old school heavy rock, Saxon, they all had Flying V's, and I really liked Flying V's from when I started playing guitar. And then I got a Gibson Flying V that's more like the 67 style, which is a really great guitar, but I also wanted a Korina shaped 58 Flying V guitar. And then I saw a picture of Billy Gibbons somewhere online, and it just looks so cool, and I thought, oh, I really gotta have like a Korina Flying V. But finding a real Gibson is nearly impossible, or I have to sell like like maybe 5 kidneys, and I don't have. So they are extremely expensive, and only collectors like Mr. Joe Bonamassa gets his hands on those guitars. But as you can see, I went a little back to the Amos look, because I saw a lot of footage from Joe's Amos Flying V, and if you can get an Epiphone replica of that guitar, they also go for crazy money. But this is the way this came stock. I also have the white pickguard. I also rewired that. Those have, for the controls, those have also a Switchcraft jack, and they also have cloth wiring, paper and oil cap, and I have Mojotone controls, potentiometers, vintage taper from Mojotone. This really is a guitar that I'm hoping I never have to sell, or this, if everything goes well, this one is never leaving, because I pick it up more than I pick up the Gibson. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's better or worse. It's just something that happens. You know, I really like the neck. I really like the way the string action feels. I really like the way that it sounds. I really like the way that it feels and that it balances and that it's really fun to play. Plus, it looks totally badass. And yeah, I really dig it. Is it the best guitar in the world in terms of quality or construction? Absolutely not. Of course, you can't expect a new. These guys were about $500, 600 maybe. You can't expect something out of the box like this to be the best guitar in the world. But is the guitar the way that it is now one of the best guitars I have ever owned? Absolutely yes. Yes, it really is. The electronics are great, the pickups are really great, the bridge is very nice, everything is really stable. This one really doesn't go out of tune at all. I have a good nut, I have good tuners, I have a nice bridge. This thing just works. It's something, you know, when you're a guitar player or a bass player or whatever musician, maybe you once in a lifetime come across an instrument that you think of, yeah, this is it. And that's something that you don't want to let go, because if it speaks to you, it's going to help you create, and it's going to help you project the best you can of yourself. So this guitar really does that to me, and it's just, even just by the looks of it, and even on the back, and it changes color in the light, and that's something that I really like. You know, some light, it's almost orange or brown, and then in other lights, you know, it's really more yellowish. Very nice guitar. These are getting harder and harder to find. I'm really glad I found one. Just look around, maybe you'll find one locally in your neighborhood. So I will leave you with this piece of beauty. I want to thank you so much for watching another video of Rob 'n' Roll. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please give me the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you don't like, what you like. Whatever, you know, the works. I want to salute you. See you next time, and don't forget, play it loud, play it dirty, and don't forget to Rob 'n' Roll.